I volunteered at an ashram in Lesbos in exchange for accommodation. And the only other volunteer was this very tall Israeli man, and it seemed very natural that we should just have an affair over chopping vegetables and meditation. I left to go to Rome, and he hinted that he wanted to come with me, and I said no because I was meeting a friend. A week later, I went to an internet cafe and I received an email from him suggesting that he should come for a week, and my immediate response was no. It felt like that affair had existed in a time of sun and vegetables and Grecian stones and olive trees, and it was best to just leave it in that time and place. He replied and asked, why wouldn't I be open to the possibility? And now if I received that reply, I would run, because why was he questioning my no? But back then, being younger, I thought, oh yeah, I don't want to be closed to possibility. Yeah, I want to be that person that's open and adventurous, and yeah, sure, he should come. So we arranged to meet at Florence train station, and I so distinctly remember standing beneath this big electronic dashboard looking down the line of the railway track, and all of these very polished, well-dressed Italians in white and beige coursing past me, and off in the distance I saw this man get off the train, and my whole body went, oh no. And as he walked towards me, the no got louder and louder. And he got closer and closer, and he went to kiss me, and I hugged him instead. And so began this torturous few days, because there was nothing in me at the time, and I have so much compassion for her, that even could conceive that I could be honest and just say, actually, hey, this isn't working for me. Instead, I made my feeling wrong. And I just really struggled with it. And how could I feel this after he'd flown all this way for me? And he kept telling me to relax, and of course that just made everything so much worse. And over the days I just got more contorted and twisted as I completely invalidated my own experience. And it kind of culminated in this fight at another train station in Vernazza, and he said he was leaving because he'd flown all of this way and I was cold, and I was like, yeah, like. And so I went to wait with him for his train at the train station, because at the time I thought that was the polite thing to do. And we were waiting there, and there was all this tension and turmoil as if we'd been lovers for years, but we just kind of met a couple of weeks ago. And he was berating me and asking me why I was having this feeling, and I was like, I don't know. And I just kept looking down this tunnel, this train tunnel, and just waiting for the train to come. And the train just kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed. But I sat there politely with him. And finally it came, and I can't tell you the giddiness that he might actually go and this whole experience might soon be over. And he got up and picked up his backpack, and he walked towards the door, and I played my solemn I'm sorry role. And then he turned around, and I thought, oh no. And he said, I could have loved you. and the doors closed behind him. And it was kind of like that moment when you say goodbye but then you go in the same direction. He came back and sat next to me, and we waited another 2 hours for this train to come. And he did finally get on the train, and the liberation, the absolute joy that I felt, I so relished that experience. It was such a contrast of this bow being pulled back and then just this release of this feeling of freedom, that I was just free of this whole situation. And now that I'm grown, what I love most about being grown is that how I feel is valid. And I don't owe anyone my politeness. And I can change my mind at any time. And I now know that being honest about where I stand is often the kindest thing. And what I love most, so much, is that my yes is a yes, and my no is a no. Thank you.